Hey everybody, it's Kira and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would start doing a cool reading vlog for Six of Crows. This is the first time that I'm reading it, and so I thought I also have Crooked Kingdom that's on the floor down there. And I thought it'd be fun if I did a reading vlog of me reading them. I just finished the Grisha trilogy like yesterday when I'm filming this, so everything is still very fresh in my mind. It's Monday, January 21st, and the time is 5:53. I have read 30 pages so far. I'm on page 36, and it's interesting. This will have spoilers, just so you know. So if you have not read Crooked Kingdom, I keep saying that one first. I don't know why. If you have not read Six of Crows or Crooked Kingdom, I would stay clear of this if you don't want any spoilers. Also, I will probably talk about the Grisha trilogy, so if you don't want spoilers for that, please don't watch this either, because I don't want to accidentally spoil you. But anyways, there's a lot of names and places in the very beginning here, of all the different gangs, and yeah. Also, Kaz is pretty ruthless right now. I'm just starting the Kaz chapter, the first Kaz chapter, so it'll be interesting to see where this goes. But yeah, I think we're gonna eat dinner soon, so I'll have to stop. But I also don't know how long I'm gonna be able to, like, how long this is gonna take. I go back to school on Saturday, so I need to have these finished by Saturday, or I guess I could take them with me or get them from the library, because right now I have them out from my public library here at home, but I could try and get them from the public library when I'm in Green Bay. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I thought it would be fun to just do a vlog of me reading this and get instant reactions to things. And yeah, so I'm really excited about this. Alrighty, so I'm heading to bed. I am 59 pages in, and I just finished the first Kaz chapter, and he keeps mentioning a Geordie, which is obviously set up for a flashback of some kind, but makes me very curious. And he's gonna assemble his heist crew, which I know is the crew that everybody seems to love, so I'm excited. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, so I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I don't know, who knows. Good morning. It's almost noon right now, and I'm getting ready to eat some leftover lunch. Come on, camera focus. Here we go. So I'm having leftover fondue, which I love, and I haven't read any more yet, but I'm excited to read more. Okay, so I finished lunch, and I'm on page 74, so it's the very first mention of Nina, and I'm pretty sure people like Nina, but I don't remember, but I'm excited to meet more people that I know a lot of readers like, and I moved back to my bed because I finished lunch, so that's where I'm at, and I'm gonna keep reading. Ooh, she's a heartland. I just finished page 99. Matthias woke up, and then his hands closed over his throat, and that's the end of that part. That's a good way to end chapters. Saba Tahir is like the best at ending chapters on a cliffhanger. Oh man. Whew. Okay. I'm excited. Gotta keep reading this. I have no idea how this turns into a found family. Like, I mean, I understand, like, that eventually they're gonna all become close, but, like, they're all so suspicious of each other, and especially Matthias and Nina. Oh my goodness. So I've read 2 more chapters from the last time I updated, and holy crap. I gotta find Jesper's quote. It was really funny. Okay, when he's talking about Nina and Matthias, he's like, "You guys are going to make this really fun, aren't you? Usually people don't start hating each other until a week into the job. You two have a head start." I'm like, that's amazing. Again, the characters are sassy. I don't think they're as sassy as the characters in the Grisha trilogy, at least so far anyways. Like, oh my goodness, there's so much sass in that book. But there's also, like, I am only 128 pages into the book so far. But I'm interested to see how, because I've heard that this is a found family book. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I'm enjoying it. Here's my problem is I don't love it yet. We're just getting started. They've just, like, decided on the plan. Like, here's what we're gonna do. So they're gonna leave pretty quickly. So I'm excited, like, once the heist actually gets going, I think it'll pick up more. But it's just, right now it's, like, all set up stuff, and I'm not loving it as much. And also, I don't like all of the characters as much as I enjoyed the characters from the Grisha trilogy. But there's still a long ways to go in this book and a whole nother book. So, yeah. There's time my feelings will probably change. He just took the guy's eyeball. I legit gasped out loud when I read that. Okay. Kaz is very violent. Was not expecting that. Whew. Okay. Well, things happen. I'm gonna keep reading. As you saw, I took my sister to the library, and so I dropped off the 3 Grisha books that I borrowed because I can return those because I finished them. And then I honestly just sat around on my computer for the rest of the afternoon, evening. I listened to the Percy Jackson musical, which is really fun. And now I'm reading. What time is it? It's like 10. It's 9:30. So still a little early, so I'm going to keep reading, but wow, that was crazy. Also, the ambush at the dock was really cool. I like that. And also, I want to know exactly what happened with, was it Pekka Rollins? Oh, I want to know what happened, and why Kaz wants to bring him down so bad. But I love this so far, and, like, I'm getting more and more into it as we keep going, and yeah, it's getting good. Zoya! She mentioned Zoya! I'm happy. Grisha connection. Woohoo! Really dumb, but really fun. Woohoo! Nina got to train under her. That's so cool. She runs the second army. Cool. That makes me happy. Okay, so Nina just mentioned a heartrender at the little palace who can recite epic poetry for hours. I bet that's the twin. I don't remember which one, but the twin that could recite poetry. Also, I'm really enjoying Nina and Inej talking right now. It's so good. Found out who Jordy is and why Kaz doesn't like Pekka Rollins. Makes total sense. I was kind of getting that vibe, but good to have it confirmed. And oh man, Kaz is definitely in love with Inej, which is great. I like this that he, a different reply word to life inside him. Ooh, snap. And then, like, in his head, he's thinking of her as a distraction because he wants to be focused on the money and stuff, but it's her. Great. I love it. Yeah. I'm on page 205, and I think I'm gonna read a little bit more. Dang! We just got more of Nina and Matthias's backstory together. Oh, I love it. And then we got more of them bickering and how he lost his family to Grisha. Oh, this is so cool. They're, like, the characters have such complex interactions and, like, not interactions, but, like, backstories with each other. It's so cool. That was something that I don't remember who it was. She said that the character dynamics are much more complex in Six of Crows duology than they are in Grisha trilogy. So yeah, I'm seeing that. It's so cool. I'm really loving it. But I think I'm gonna go to bed. So I'm on page 234 right now, about to start chapter 20. So they are on their way. They've landed and they're on their way to the castle. So I'm like halfway through. Also, I really want to buy these books because of the stained edges. They're so pretty and I love them. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Good morning. So here's the situation. I'm heading into work pretty quickly here, but I'm working for a family friend's company, just as like a receptionist slash man the desk kind of person. I've never done this before, so I have no idea what I'm walking into, but, Janelle said I could bring my book, so obviously I was going to anyways, but I'm going to bring Six of Crows, obviously. Haven't read any more since last night, and I don't think I'm going to this morning because I have to leave pretty quickly here. But I don't know if I'll film at all while I'm there, but I hopefully will be able to get some more reading done. Okay, so I'm at work. It's 12:17, and I'm on page 295, so we're cruising through here. It's so good. They're in the prison, and they're starting to make their escape to find the dude whose name I can never remember. Also, nobody ever says that, like, the no mourners, no funerals thing is, like, an agreement of, or, like, a goodbye. Like, it just never made sense to me, when I would see it on merchandise. When people would open subscription boxes, there'd be, like, no mourners, no funerals stuff, and I'd be like, what does that even mean? But it's, like, a goodbye, so now I know that. And, oh my goodness, Kaz freaked out when they got loaded into the prison. Well, first the coach and then into the actual prison, and oh man, it's crazy. I like seeing him, like, deconstructing in a way. It's really cool. And I love all of these characters now. I still don't really like Matthias, and I'm worried about Nina and Matthias, like, going against everybody else and killing the guy instead of bringing him alive. So I'm worried about that. But I really love these characters now, and it's so good. And also Jesper is a Grisha, which did not know that, so that's really exciting. Okay, so Pekka Rollins was the guy who was Jacob Hertzun, and that's why he wants to destroy him. Ooh. Now he thinks that he's in a cell, and my eyes just glanced over, and darn it, he is in the cell. So Kaz is ruining this whole plan because Rollins is here. That's not good. I'm a little stressed now. Okay, so obviously I'm home from work, and Chris came when I was reading this last part, and so I couldn't say anything, but Holy crap, when Matthias betrayed Nina, and it wasn't real, but I got so scared when he locked her in the cell, and then, like, oh, that was so scary. I was really glad that, like, Matthias had a chapter next, so we found out that he wasn't actually betraying them, which I, like, when it first happened, I was like, oh no, but then, like, I actually started thinking about it, and I'm like, I mean, I'm hoping that it's not real and that he's just playing for time or whatever. So I finished that, and so he is about to go get Nina, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm on page 389, so I'm like less than 100 pages left. So good. The first part of the story was so necessary, even though it was a little bit more difficult to get through. But, like, all that build-up really was necessary. And it was really interesting how the flashbacks are interspersed in the book, so you find out bits and pieces about each character as the book goes on, which I kind of like. So, the kitty is whining at my door. I'm really excited to finish this, and I don't know if they're gonna accomplish what they need to, if they're gonna find the dude and get out of here. We'll find out. I would assume they get out anyways. But then, like, I have no idea what Crooked Kingdom is about, so I'm so excited. Also, I really love, shoot, is it Nina or Inej? No, it's Inej that has a new goal of to, like, get her own crew and hunt down the slavers. I am so on board with this, and I really hope that it happens. So I'm gonna keep reading now, and let the whiny kitty in. Oh, it's his butt. The kitty decided to come sit with me. I'm so happy. Well, I mean, right now he's on my book, but Diggs, you can't lay on my book. I need that. Hi. Look at how cute he is. I can't. I love my cat. I forgot about Inej. I hope she's gonna be okay. I totally forgot to talk about her getting caught by the lady. I can never remember anybody's names, oh my word. She better make it out okay. Jasper and Violet to save the day. She's okay. They'll be okay. Whew! This is a stressful book. Okay, Nina took the drug. Destroyed all the guys. And Inej and Kaz, I will have you without armor or I will not have you at all. Good for Inej for not just taking the little piece of Kaz that she would get. I'm proud of her, but I'm still really sad. And Nina's getting sick from the drug, and she better not become addicted and die. I'm gonna be so upset if she does. I finished! Well, now I know what's gonna happen in Crooked Kingdom is we gotta go get Nina. Or not Nina, Inej. Holy crap. I literally could not get anybody's name right. We gotta go get Inej. Oh my goodness. That was an ending. That was... Wow. I finished. I read Six of Crows. Finally. I did it. I just kinda can't believe it. So, I have Crooked Kingdom on the floor. And I think I'm going to take a break right now. But I would definitely be reading it extremely soon, as in, like, probably start tonight or tomorrow. I'm probably leaving for school on Saturday, so my goal is to have this finished by Saturday. So it's Wednesday. So, I mean, it's possible, but I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're going to do it. We're going to try it. It crept up on me. I will admit, when I started the book, and in the beginning, I was a little nervous. I didn't love the characters, and I was a little meh about it. But the heist part was definitely my favorite. Just the whole entire thing of getting into the Ice Palace and then breaking out of it. There were lots of twists and turns. Some of them were more predictable than others, but yeah. Wow. That was so good. I can see why everybody loves Six of Crows. So, I also really, really, really want to look up like fan art and stuff of Six of Crows, but because I haven't read Crooked Kingdom yet, I'm so scared of getting spoiled, so I'm gonna hold out and I'm not gonna look up anything yet. But so once I finish Crooked Kingdom, then I will look up like fan art and fan fiction and stuff. Here's my kitty again. So, alrighty, one down, one to go. He doesn't normally do this, but I think when he gets super lonely, he'll nudge at your face. But this is Diggory, for those who don't know. Whoops, wrong way. Also, we might be getting another kitten really soon, and I'm so excited. But yeah, this is Diggory. Diggs for short. Yeah. Okay, so it's late, time to head to bed, so I didn't actually start Crooked Kingdom, but finishing Six of Crows today was an accomplishment, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I'm only one chapter into Crooked Kingdom now. It's like 10:30-ish. I just got back from grocery shopping and shoveling, so my cheeks are really cold. But I have my other kitty here. This is Polly, for those who don't know. She's our old grumpy lady that doesn't really like people, so whenever she comes out, and mostly because Diggory likes to jump on her, and she does not want to play, and he wants to. So, lots of fights happen that way, but whenever she comes down, I always try and play with her or pet her. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to read, but I also don't at the same time. It's just a weird mood. But yeah, I might try and convince my brother to watch Star Trek Into Darkness. Yeah, that's the second one, because he hasn't seen it yet, and it's a good movie, so I might try and do that. I don't know. But, yeah. This update is pretty pointless, but oh well. Okay, so I'm a little farther in now. I'm like 50 or 60 pages in. And Inej, oh, he almost shattered her legs. And I was so scared that he was going to break her legs. And that would not have been good. And then she, that was a lot. So I mean, I'm in love, honestly. I was starting to get worried that Inej was going to break out and then Kaz was going to break in and they would, like, just miss each other kind of a thing. But, I mean, obviously that didn't happen. But, oh man, I finished part 1 and, this book, these are such intense stories. Like, I don't read a ton of heist novel kind of books, and this is definitely more intense. Like, I honestly think the last heist novel that I've read, or, like, book about, like, espionage and that kind of stuff, was honestly probably the Gallagher Girls series by, is it Allie Carter? Yeah, Allie Carter. Which is an amazing series that is super underrated. It's about a school for girls who become spies. The first book, it like starts more middle grade and then gets a little bit more YA, because in the first book they're like 12 or 13, and the first book is all about like more of a romantic thing where she like goes and finds a normal boy and meets him and falls in love with him and stuff. But like as the books continue, they get super dark. As I think it's like book 4 or 5 that's like super dark. Maybe it's even, I think it's 4. I think it's 4 that it gets like really dark. But like I haven't read those books since like a long time. I can't even remember when. So it's intense coming back to this stuff. Like I've watched like the Jason Bourne movies, so I usually like watch more of these kind of movies than I do reading these kind of books. So it's been very different for me reading these. So it's really intense, but I'm loving it so far. And I'm about to start chapter 5 with Jesper on page 69, and I'm loving these, and I want to know what happens. Like, I'm curious to see if getting Nina out is going to take up the whole book, because I feel like there's no way that it can. It's like they were almost out of time, like, yesterday in the book, and so, like, there's no way that getting Inej out is going to take that long, but I'm really happy that they are trying to get Inej out, and I like that it showed the inner struggle with Inej of, like, getting herself out versus waiting for somebody to come and get her out. I feel like that worked really well as Leigh Bardugo wrote it. So, yeah, I don't even know what to say. I just want to keep reading. Jeez, they had me scared. They were walking into a trap. Leigh Bardugo is really good at that, of, like, leading you one way, and she's actually going another way. Whew, that's stressful. It was a lot, but we're okay. They took Van Eck's wife, so, which is a good play, and I don't know why I didn't think of it before. I'm glad Inej hopefully will be okay at least. Also, I'm really worried about Nina and her weird whatever's happening with the drug. Like, it's got me worried, guys. It's got me worried. So something I'm noticing is that the banter between the characters is much more toned down in these books than in the Grisha trilogy, but in a way that makes sense because of where they are and how these people have grown up. Like, even though I'm not saying that, like, Mal and Alina and Nikolai had, like, easy coming ups, but, like, Nikolai was definitely the sassiest character in that, and he reminds me a lot of Jesper here. But, like, because the situations are much darker and grimmer in this duology than in the Grisha trilogy, I feel like it makes more sense. Like, it's just more a brutal world that they're living in Ketterdam, and so then it makes it worse in a way, and so there's less of the witty banter happening between characters. It's still there, like, Jesper just made a remark to Wylan again, like, of course he did. But it's really interesting to see that contrast between the two of them. And, like, this feels more, like, this duology is definitely a step up in YA. Like, the Grisha trilogy definitely feels more of a younger age YA, which is funny because I think the characters are, like, the same age or a little older in the Grisha trilogy than they are in this duology, but it just, like, the way that it's written and just, like, what happens even, it feels like that's much more of, like, a basic fantasy, like, not in a bad way, but just, like, a good, solid, basic fantasy series, versus this is definitely more intricately woven and, like, has, like, I don't know, it's definitely darker in a sense than it's more brutal. That's what it is. It's more, like, intense and brutal in what's happening because of where these characters come from and because they're a gang of thieves kind of a thing. By nature, it's going to be more brutal than Alina, who, you know, works in the armory and then goes to the palace. Like, of course, that's going to be a lot more, I don't want to say light, because it's not really light, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's definitely a difference, and I'm really enjoying it. And they just exchanged prisoners, so we have Inej back, but they're on their way out. So, we're following Jesper on his way out, and hopefully everything goes okay, and we can keep Inej. I really hope so, because we need to keep Inej safe. Wyland's mom is still alive. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. She's being kept in an asylum. You're at an asylum? This is insane. That is tough. Wow. Was not expecting that. As soon as the lady said that they were going to get her cleaned up for them, I was like, she's still alive. But, wow. Wow, Van Eck is such an awful person. Can't even describe it. Also, we've had a change of plans. I'm heading back to school tomorrow afternoon, so that means I only have like a day to read this half of the book. So I'm like almost halfway done right now. I'm on page 219, so I'm getting close to halfway. But yeah, I have to finish this by tomorrow afternoon and pack and everything too. So that'll be fun. And I mean, like, it wouldn't be the biggest deal in the world if I didn't finish and I just get a copy from the library in Green Bay, but I'd rather finish now while I can. So I'm going to get back to reading and hopefully get this thing done in the next day. And Najda's background is so sad. Oh my goodness, like her time at the pleasure house is just so awful to think about. And she just got pushed into a silo, so I'm internally freaking out right now. But of course, it switches to Kaz's point of view, so we're not going to know what happened right away, because that's what this book does best. But, just, it makes me so, like, frustrated with the world that places like those exist. And they exist in our world too, but, like, it breaks my heart, makes me mad, all at once. But, guys, I am 276 pages in, so I'm doing good. This whole plan has gone to crap. Rollins is on to them. This is not good. This is not good. Man, so Kaz can't. I just passed the Kaz and Nej scene in the bathroom. And, like, it's so sad because they both want to be normal, but they both can't be, and it's so sad, just the fact that, like, Kaz doesn't think he can, like, he thinks he doesn't deserve it, and, like, just physically cannot. Yeah, I'm on page 368 right now. It's 10:55. I'm gonna start my laundry soon, so that it can be, hopefully, dry in time for me to take it back to school tomorrow. I think I have less than 200 pages left, and I'm getting tired, so I think I'm gonna stop reading this for tonight and leave the last. I'm just worried that I won't have time to read it tomorrow because I have to pack still, so I'm like trying to figure out what to do. I don't know, but I'm like mentally tired, so I think I am gonna put Crooked Kingdom down. But I mean, reading 368 pages in one day is not bad at all. So I have this much left in the book. I read all of this in one day, which is insane. And I probably could have read more too, but I watched 2 movies today as well. I watched Star Trek Into Darkness with my brother, and then I watched The Voyage of the Dawn Treader with my sister and some of my family. So, I'm going to say goodnight, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I just read a little bit more of the book, so I'm on page 408 right now. And I was so excited when Sturmhond, I can never say his name right, Sturmhond, showed up, because my mind immediately went to Nikolai, but I don't think it's actually Nikolai, because now he's the king, so, like, he really can't be Sturmhond, so I think it's the guy who worked for him, whose name I don't remember, of course. So, that was really exciting when he showed up, and I was really happy about that. The plan is in motion. We are going. The whole Kaz taking on the dregs was so insane. Like, I was really worried for him for a moment there. It was cool seeing it from Inej's point of view too, because she knows the dregs well, and so like she gave like little insights about like the people. So I really liked that. And then Genya was in here again, and I really appreciated her character. And it's funny because Zoya is not like any different than she is in the Grisha trilogy. She's still like really, I mean, at the end of the Grisha trilogy, where she's still really annoying in some ways, but is working for the right side. So that was really fun to see, and I like Genya. She's cool. I like her a lot. So it's been cool to see her again in this series. So yeah, I have a little bit left. I'm close. I'm closing in. So I'm gonna take a break right now. It's like, I woke up at like 6:15, which was really sad because I did not want to do that. But it is almost 8 o'clock right now in the morning. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get ready for the day and probably start to pack. And then probably get back to reading. Also, I keep forgetting to say, like, the tagline is, when you can't beat the odds, change the game, and I really like that. I think that's such a cool concept, and I really like how it's like playing out, and how Kaz had this idea of like, okay, we're gonna turn things around and this is what we're gonna do, and so it's really cool. So I really hope this works. I think it has to, because the book is almost done, so I think they can't afford for it to not work. And so far it is. Also, Jesper with his dad, like, that was so sad that his dad, like, was disappointed in him, but yet, he's helping the crew, and I really appreciate that, because it's so hard with parents in YA books, because I feel like they often are just, like, either dead or not really there, and so it's cool to see how he wasn't there in the first one and then now is here but also is helping. That's really just cool. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get ready and start packing, and I will talk to you guys later. I don't know why I always do this, but I always like freak out about the thought of like packing to go back to school, and then I realize that it takes me 10 minutes. I mean, I still have some clothes to pack and then like the last minute things, but like I'm done. Like, why do I always freak out about this? I don't know. So, I'm going to get back to reading. Yeah, I'm on page 408, chapter 30. It's starting to, it's happening. So, I'm excited. And it means I have 140, a little less than 140 pages, I think, left to go. So, let's do this. It is Nikolai! Oh my goodness! I didn't think it actually was gonna be Nikolai, but Sturmhond is Nikolai. That's so exciting! Interesting. That's so fun. I love Nikolai so much. He's like my favorite character from the Grisha trilogy. Hey look, the plane has gone to crap again. No surprise there. I'm kind of worried that Wylan actually told them what the plan was, because he's never had to hold up under torture before. So it said that he told them everything, but it could be that he told them everything that he wanted them, that like they wanted to hear, or they told them everything that he knew, and now the auction has been called a sham. So we're getting to that part where it seems like everything is going badly, but they'll figure out how to turn it around, but I just don't know how. See, Kaz is always one step ahead. It seemed a little bit too easy that Wylan had given up everything. I figured that wasn't going to be true. So, Kaz had set up a fake kidnapping. We're doing okay. We're doing good. Everything's okay. That was a pretty powerful line from Kaz. I could only kill Pekka's son once. He can imagine his death 1,000 times, which is very true. I appreciate the fact that Kaz relies on his reputation as Dirty Hands, like, so much. Like, he has done awful things in the past, but, like, he lets that work for him, so he doesn't actually have to do the things that people think he does. Like, he said that he buried Pekka's son, but obviously he didn't, because he wouldn't want to do that. And so it's, I don't know, it's just really cool to me. I guess not necessarily that he wouldn't want to, but I don't know. I really, really appreciate that fact about Kaz, that, like, even he kind of has, like, a limit. And he lets his reputation talk for him. So I think that's really cool. So I'm on page 481. I'm almost there. Matthias died. I didn't think he was actually gonna die. Don't tell me he actually died. This book, I swear. Just bought Inez's ship and brought her parents. Oh, my heart is so happy right now. So happy. Okay, I'm assuming this is the last chapter. But, oh, that was so amazing. So cute. So them. I love it. I finished the last chapter though. Inej, oh my goodness. Go you. Wow. I don't even know what to say now. I finished. It was so good. Definitely would 100% reread these books in a heartbeat. Alrighty, so my wrap up of Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. I loved these books. I definitely sped through them, and so we'll definitely have to reread them at some point to, like, slow down a little bit and really take in everything that happened. But it was, they're so good. And, like, I haven't read a ton of heist novels before, and I always, like, I'm like, can never think 5 steps ahead to figure out what the, like, how the plot is gonna happen, like how the heist is gonna be pulled off. But, like, oh my goodness, they did so well. And there's always that one part where, like, everything isn't working and you think everything's gonna, like, be destroyed, but then it ends up working out anyways, and it was so good. So I'm so happy that I read these. I finished these so quickly. Was not expecting to finish them that quickly, but, like, I'm so happy, and I definitely want my own copies now because, first of all, these are gorgeous books. Like, the two of them together with the sprayed edges, oh, love it. But yeah, I need my own copies of these books because they're so good. And so now I'm going to go dive deep into the fandom online, and I'm so excited because I need that in my life. There's just so many complex characters and a complex story, and it was just so good. And so I'm so happy that I finished these. I hope you enjoyed all of my reactions to the things happening. Still can't believe Matthias actually died. That was very upsetting. Not as upsetting as it could have been, but still, like, of course, like, somebody had to die, but I was, like, sad. Like, I didn't want that to happen. And also, like, Nina wanting to, like, bring him back, and then Inej being like, no, you need to let him go. That was really a sweet moment, like, really sad, but really sweet at the same time. But overall, super enjoyed these books. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to follow me on social media, all my links are in the description as always. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!